Oke guys, lanjut ke game ketiga.
Echo triumphs there. But if RSG just plays it right, they provided a lot of space for Eman. That's the plus.
Oke, Benny
for the
Kitty
lineup of
main
RSG.
inilah main
There's
Beatrix
so
lagi.
much feel in
Terus
frontliners for
Kartizi
Eman to
main
work off
Martis.
of, and this is what RSG likes to do.
Wow. Okay, RSG with an early leash there for Irad and
God,
the young
ya.
goat, Carl
Grok.
Teasy, showing off on
Jungler.
our screens here. Meanwhile, up top,
Sanford
Sanford and
main
Nats. Almost low HP for these XP laners. Still Echo gaining control of the
main
river.
Joy.
And they want to get this Lethal Wander in for this one. But so far, it's 3 members here for RSG holding this area. But who gets it? It's
Oh, export yang dapat ya.
Exort for that one.
Yeah, I think even
Oh,
for this,
Exort,
right,
bukan
for
export.
Irad to make this
Exort.
rock work, he's got to expect this from Carl Teasy, right? At least pretty much kind of shoving Carl Teasy into the jungle of Irad, kind of forcing those skirmishes, those situations that are uncomfortable for him. So Irad really, at the end of the day, has to just kind of plan himself there for those objectives. That's exactly what his kind of job to do, and then just go in for that wild charge, even a Hail Mary, right? That might be him and Light really kind of setting the pace for those team fights. Whereas, yeah, like you mentioned, Redmar, Decimate City might be a problem for RSG to be in.
Yeah, because RSG they drafted their lineup eventually to just make it shine for Eman.
Sanjinya
Echo's lineup
Kadita
can
ya.
rotate frequently at just 2. They can set multiple different members of 2 players to just get kills all around the map.
Well, right now,
nggak mati.
Turtle has spawned here. 2 versus 1 on the top side. Nav still doing work. So far, Sanji not going to be able to get the rough waves the way he wants to. Irad, though, able to steal the turtle away. Now running for the hills here. Does not have the wild charge available. Going to be waiting for the team. There's a lockdown.
Nice.
Light comes in. Nice rage setup.
Gila dibalikin.
Rage. First blood. From the hands of Naz. Sanford will grab a kill, but it's double for Naz. Still working. Not going to be able to survive that one. And Sanford will fall as well. It's a trade for both teams here.
Part of me was actually surprised that the members of Echo decided to chase down Irad, because when I saw Irad running away with the buff, I was like, are you guys really going to chase him? Because RSG's right there and
Bisa
they will
dibalikin loh.
counter-punish you, and that's exactly what happened. 2 kills there for Nats, but it's still close enough that it wasn't a major blunder there by Echo. Just boiled down to RSG read the situation really well and made the right call to help out Irad there.
Yeah, because we were talking about how Echo could respawn early and faster, so RZ's using that potential to utilize on who is going to take the bait first. So those moments that they can use delays Echo's progress to get proper items in. But most of the time, it's the reinforcement and the rotation of Nats aiding everybody on the map, which is very, very important to aid those missing damages as of this point in time in the game.
Dapat.
See there, Corrosion Scythe already picked up by Eman. One item down.
Bottom lane.
RSG. A lot of bodies here down at the bottom. And be able to find that.
Zoning aja ya.
Just Echo.
Belum mau digas
a little
nih.
bit more forward vision, preparing for the turtle spawning in 22.
Tadi yang dari tadi heboh sih. XP-nya ini loh guys. Tuh.
Eman down bottom. Oh. Sanford almost
paling heboh.
Took a hit down there. But now 10
yang
seconds
Anteng
for
got
the
lane
second turtle, and Echo is
Anteng.
setting up a one-way to control the river. Meanwhile, Irad and Light is here as well to contest this one.
Okay.
Yeah, Echo will be able to start this. Tyrant's
Datang semua
Revenge
nih.
is still on cooldown. Yawi goes in.
Yawi go in
Mati
with the
dong.
flicker, bloody hunt combo. Sanji making quick work of Irad. That's going to be an easy turtle now
Ulti dia.
for Echo to go in and secure
Free
RSG. Just getting
task.
some vision there. Don't want to commit to anything. And so that is a showing of just how bursty they can be. A hook going to land from Yawi, but Exort going to be just fine there. Once again, you know, Echo showing that they have the tools they need to pick people off.
Yeah, speaking of tools, there's a lot of knockups here Sanji's been doing and aiding Yawi and getting those pickoffs well. And now the answer is the items would really be in time for
Kalau dari
to work for,
pick-pickannya
because that's
sih
the damage they need with those kind of
seharusnya
deadly
menang
picks that
Echo
they
ya
can
saya.
do. They could freely go around and be aggressive on the map of
Soalnya
RSG.
pick-nya kuat semua nih hero-hero.
3-man versus 1.
Nats gonna be just fine Salt 4 now. Exor
ditarik.
there, join him. Nats will fall even with the tenacity. Yawi though, will go down to the turret. X already able to get
Udah
that kill,
digigit,
but
ditarik.
Tier 1 will fall. Meanwhile, on the top
Siapa yang
side,
nggak
it's
mati,
2
guys, kalau
versus
udah
1
gitu,
here
guys?
as well. Sanford gonna be just fine though. Emon trying to run.
Oke.
Vengeance used as
Nggak
well.
mati loh.
Emon on the run. Carl
digas
TZ looking
lagi.
for a
Digas lagi.
sandwich play here. Looking to get that decimate off, but might not be able to find it just yet. Decides to just go ahead and take some resources.
All right, so mirror rotations by both teams. Both XP laners were the targets, but as Echo comes out on top. Pick off!
That's a clean take there. That's what you expect. Once again, the
Instant
Kadena
kill.
was locked into the first phase, and that's exactly
Okay.
why. As we take a little breather
Game
here,
pause.
that's what we're talking about.
Okay.
The pick-off
Ntar
potential,
guys, kita pause dulu guys.
especially with you got to say, well, okay, how do
Oke,
we?
guys,
how do
kita
we
lanjut
counterplay
lagi.
that? And sometimes when it's a Kadena you're dealing with, especially with this kind of lead already, it's tough to answer that, right? And you kind of are forced to either play very defensively and not make those
Ntar ya, azan ya.
kind of moments, especially around these objectives. Now that we get to the last turtle of the game, you're constantly worried about the Kadena. But if you can actually survive that, and the Petrify is not there, the burst isn't there, then you can find that upper hand you're looking for. You know, they're not down too far from here, but it might even be better if RSG's is like, you know what, let's just give up this turtle. We don't want to risk anything else, losing more and giving that momentum to Echo.
Yeah, and that's exactly the play here for RSG. Well, here comes a concealed play by Yaoi just to find information. A free one for Echo. They play it safe. You see here, RSG have adjusted their priorities. It's now help Emon, but Sanford finds him.
Already, look at that, Emon. Just getting whittled down. Sanford didn't have to do much there. So now Emon down. Echo making their way top side. Benny Cutie also around the orange buff. Another lockdown. Erad will fall. And this is exactly what I was talking about. The momentum full force now for Echo.
And they spotted more than one member away or out of RSG in their own camp. Just the damage department right now is really showing for Echo, and they're taking this first turret of RSG, and up top is one for the cleanup.
Great calls across the map there for Echo. You see here, RSG, you pose the question, what do they need to do to find their bearings? It seems like they're still looking for it. They're struggling right now. That felt like a bit of an overzealous commitment to just try and clear minion waves and get farm for Emon up top. He knew Sanford was there, but well, with the ultimate up for Sanford, the vengeance as well. Heck yeah, that carry is gonna bite the bullet there. So now it's a 4K goal lead that has ballooned. It's now just bide time for Emon, which is exactly what we pointed out during the draft, that at this point it's just a lineup built for Emon. Will Echo give RSG the time for the carry to catch up? That was the big question. It's a two-level gap, and BenQT already has a Malefic Roar on him.
Yeah, and as you guys mentioned, it's most likely this is the invade composition of RSG. With all the invade stuff happening, how would you evade a burst from Sanji and the entrance of Sanford? So with this, a catch from Light would really mean something, or even a bump for the wild shards of Erad. Because again, Nats has a changing final slash. All they need to do is possibly utilize those team fights and have a good way to divide them, but I think that might not happen.
Emon in a sticky situation, not going to be able to get away from it, so a bunch of firepower has now been lost for the Raiders,
azan dulu,
and they
guys.
know it. And they're going to have to give up the first lord of the game, plus some space around the map to work with. RSG struggling here. Very questionable positioning from Emon, not expecting Echo to be where they were exactly.
Sharp, very sharp response there by Echo.
Kalau dari picknya sih enak Echo loh guys.
Calculations there by RSG. See what they can do to recover. At this point, they're just getting outplayed. It is
Si ininya loh, si Sanford, si Joy-nya ini loh, nggak ada yang bisa nangkep tuh dari sebelah. Kayak tadi berapa kali itu coba mau diulti sama si Khufra, nggak bisa guys. Nggak kena. Baru mau ulti udah ngedash duluan si ininya, si Joy.
Well, If that bearing needs
Tarik
to be
nih.
on the right gear here, RSG would need to see someone
Siap, tarik.
out in the
Ih,
open.
Look,
Okay,
control
position
immunity for the
revealed.
Foundation of McGrock.
oke,
Yeah,
pinter
gonna be
sih.
just fine.
Sengaja
They're
itu
gonna
guys.
make quick work of this
Sengaja
Lord. Again,
dia
it's only the first one of the game,
ini
so expected
diri di
that
situ,
RSG
terus
shouldn't
buka skill
lose
1, jadi
any of these
kalau
inhibitor
ditarik,
turrets.
oh.
But Light will go in,
Aduh.
finds the rage setup he was looking for. Do
digigit.
they have the damage?
Taringnya.
Lockdown was there on Emon. Can't survive it though, and now they're being unleashed on. 2 new fall for Echo. Benny Cutie still alive. It's a 2 for 2. So Light with a play there, found a setup. And right now, RSG still in the game despite the massive lead from Echo.
Light, that was beautiful. That was one of the most beautiful Flaker Tyrants revenge into rages I have ever seen.
Nyaris loh.
It's like that is familiarity and understanding, knowing because of the vision provided earlier.
Ini loh,
That was just a
boom.
massive
Tapi ini
estimation.
si Karinya langsung digigit sama si Franco.
Familiarity against your opponents. One of the plays of the playoffs.
Nice sih.
Biggest plays of the
Gila
playoffs
sih.
so far
GG,
by
GG,
Light.
GG.
It helped RSG survive another day.
Veterancy is also showing here in all of the members of RSG, and in those kinds of specific team fights, you might need to make a winning play for your team to get back on their feet. So now they might see some angles, and those winning moments that even Light can do again and again could change things around, no matter how the lead Echo is going for. But the problem is, will the damage make it through Echo's defense as they build up with this kind of lead? 8.1k, and they're on the base to clear some minions and the waves to even go out of the race to hunt more of Echo's members.
Look at the items you see, there's no
Ada sih ini. Kalau si Eko dapat love ini 2-1 sih. Pasti end sih.
For M, and he still needs a bit more. It's gonna take a lot of time. We saw there if Light does get the pick off of you as you put OSX and as we saw.
Konsil.
Here comes RSG with an attempt.
Nggak ada siapa-siapa
Still
dong.
play going to be used here. Light charging up, but they also know that base is going to be pushed in bottom side from the work of Sanford. Once again, RSG has to decide, do we actually want to fight this? Do we want to back off? And it looks like they're going to take the latter. Lord secured here by Echo as RSG gets prepped up again for a defense.
I think that was one wise move of RSG to do, because with this kind of thing that you're up against Echo, you know somebody might do a split.
Yeah.
Either one of them could do it. So maybe the mindset of Exort right there is just to be in the base to hold someone off, and they're respecting the fact that, hey, one of us could be in the spot here for being taken out, and this point of the game as well. So now they're on a defense again, and possibly they could call in a possible reset.
Minion mid nggak
But now
kena
Echo
tuh,
here
nggak kena
sees
freeze
more
tuh.
to that. They want to seal this game as early as possible, but again, the threat here of Light is vital for RSG and for their setups as well.
Yeah, they pull off
Lanjut,
another
lanjut.
miraculous
Bisa nggak defense nih?
10,000 already is the gold lead here of Echo. It will take close to a miracle, maybe a miracle set, a miracle find for RSG. Hold on another day.
Okay, they commit a little bit here to Yawi. He's going to have to use the Bloody Hunt. The Wild Charge comes out too. Sanji will fall, still going to be going for it. It's Naz that fell as well. And now into the base, Carl TZ goes. Meanwhile, Lord has made its way in the bottom side of the base. RSG, can they hold on a little bit longer? They've got to take down the Lord here. Crystal going to be worked on, taking a couple hits. Irad running. It looks very bleak, but it's a mega kill so far. Emmon still alive. Clear the way. Will land. He purifies out of it. And that's going to be it. It looks like triple kill for the Storm. Benny Cutie as Echo takes game 3.
Nunggu temannya mati dulu baru ini. Itu pun nggak masuk perang. Nice. Lanjut ke game ke-4 berarti. Let's go.